might have been mistress.
This room was Mr. Darcy's favourite room, and these pictures are kept just as they used to be. The large portrait is of my master, Mr. Darcy.
Oh, it is a handsome face, but I've never seen the original. Lizzie, what is your opinion on the likeness?
Does the young lady know Mr. Darcy?
To some extent.
And he's a handsome man, is he not, miss?
Yes, very handsome.
I'm sure I know none so handsome.
And this charming young lady?
Miss Georgiana Darcy, drawn earlier this year for her 16th birthday.
A very pretty young lady.
Oh yes, the prettiest young lady ever seen, and so accomplished. She plays and sings all day. In the next room is a new piano come for her, a gift from my master.
Generous as well as handsome.
And so very kind.
Indeed?
Oh yes.
And how's Mr. Darcy like? The house I suspect is to be from the late 17th century. Is it not, Mrs. Reynolds?
Yes.
It dates from 1690.
Mr. Darcy, we did not expect you. Has Miss Georgiana come, and the others?
The others join me tomorrow. Georgiana is most keen to play the new. Miss Bennet, this is a surprise. Welcome, surprise.
Mr. Darcy, we did not expect... Well, that is, we understood the family to
That's
be away.
quite all right. Yes. Your parents, are they in good health? Your sisters? Yourself?
Yes, we are, all of us, well. May I present Mr. and Mrs. Edward Gardiner?
I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mr. and Mrs. Gardiner are my uncle and aunt. A distinct pleasure, sir.
Indeed.
And how long have you been away from Longbourn?
Oh, some time now. 2 weeks to the day. We are taking a tour of Derbyshire, sir.
And where are you staying?
At the Little Inn in Lambton.
A fine establishment. You shall be well cared for there. And how are your parents?
Very well.
As you just said, yes. Excuse me. I sincerely hope you enjoy your tour of Pemberly. Please, spend as much time as you desire. Mrs. Reynolds will see to it.
The river walk is most appealing this time of year. I'll show you to the groundskeeper.
We must leave here at once.
Of course, if you wish.
My coming here is the most ill-judged thing in the world. I'm so ashamed. I pray I never see that man again.
Ah.
Oh, Mr. Darcy, you find us again.
I was... You're not leaving.
I think we must, yes.
I hope the reason for your hurrying off is not because you are displeased with Pemberly. Do you approve of the place?
Very much. Well, I could not imagine anyone not approving.
It is your good opinion that matters most to me, for I know that you do not bestow it lightly. Please, stay, even for a little while. I'm afraid I conveyed the wrong impression earlier. I confess to being somewhat taken by surprise at seeing you here.
As was I you. If we had known you would be here, Mr. Darcy,
Mr.
we
and
would not
Mrs.
have...
Gardiner, you must allow me to give you a personal tour of the park. There is a beautiful way by the side of the water, and the higher ground to the west of the river offers a charming view of the valley and the opposite hills. They are quite remarkable.
The stream, I suspect, is home to the prestigious shop, Mr. Darcy?
Indeed it is, sir. If you have time, you must return and fish in it as often as you like. The lake is also home to pike, as well as carp, tench, bream, perch, roach, and rudd, if any of those are more in your line. I'll happily supply any fishing tackle, show you the best spots, even join you if you would enjoy my company.
I could be persuaded. Thank you, sir, for your kind offer. It is most considerate.
It's settled then. Miss Bennet, the rest of my party joins me tomorrow, including some who can claim an acquaintance with you. Mr. Bingley and his sister.
Oh.
There is one other person among them who particularly wishes to know you. Will you allow me? That is, I do so hope I'm not asking too much to introduce my sister, Georgiana, to you during this day in Derbyshire.
Thank you, Mr. Darcy. I should be most happy to make her acquaintance.
Excellent. Allow me to. Then we shall.
Well behaved, polite, and unassuming.
There's something a bit imposing about him, although it is not at all unbecoming.
A little whimsical in his civilities, but as great men often are.
But, Lizzie, why did you tell us he was so disagreeable?
It is possible, dear aunt, that I was mistaken. I liked Mr. Darcy much better just now than when we met before.
Well, he's clearly devoted to you, sadly, and is most eager to introduce you to his sister the moment she arrives home.
I must admit, I'm at a complete loss as to why.
My brother's told me so much about you. I feel like we're already friends.
Thank you. You have a lovely pianoforte.
My brother gave it to me. He shouldn't have.
Yes, I should.
Oh, very well then.
You see how easily she is persuaded?
Your brother once had to put up with my playing for a full half an hour.
But he says you play so well.
Does he indeed?
Mr. Gardner?
Yes, Mrs. Gardner?